No, we don't need a countdown.
But I've seen that happen.
No, look, we're here. No, we don't need a countdown.
I've seen people have it.
Tell us if we're here. Did we need a countdown?
I don't know. We don't have a countdown.
No, other people are
I've
fancy
seen
and
other
have a
people.
countdown. We don't
Other people like have a little intro and there's stuff that goes on, and it's like
it's sitting at this desk together for 10 seconds and it's already derailed.
I'm just saying it's pretty cool if you were to make one of those.
Happy New Year's. Are
Happy
you here?
Happy New Year's.
How
everybody.
does our audio sound? Are we loud or horrible, or do you just not like our gravelly voices? Hi, Zach.
What's up, Zach?
How you doing?
We are live.
Welcome,
Okay,
everybody.
Hey, from Atlanta. Awesome.
From Atlanta, not too far.
Okay, so guys, we just kind of wanted to, hey, Happy New Year to you, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Since we were both here, we just had a huge meeting.
Yeah.
About a 3-4 hour meeting?
4 hours.
About 4 hour meeting of everything that's going on.
You're not getting a countdown, Henboy. It's not happening.
Well, you know what?
It's too much effort.
Tell him.
No.
Tell him at Henboy17. That should totally, and you're in charge of things. You put that up, not me. I would have never known.
Henboy, you've been banned.
No, don't ban Henboy is my favorite Henboy. Okay, so we just had like a big 4 hour meeting of charting out, plotting out, making up the next part of book 2.
Yeah.
So we wanted to come up here and hang out with you guys since we're in the same house and wish you all a happy new year and check in with everybody and just kind of like ask me anything. What do you say? What do we do? Hang out for like an hour and a half. So whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys have questions about for me or Jacob, be it the book, be it the channel, be it whatever it is, you're in charge. So start pulling things up.
Hey, everybody. Oh my God, all the way from Latvia?
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Hey, man, Happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year's to everyone.
77 pages into Boy's Life.
Okay, how many pages are you in?
I don't know how many pages. I was doing the audiobook, but I'm done with part 1.
Yes, so that means you owe...
I'm probably 25-ish% of the way through.
So you owe a vlog.
Yeah. On Patreon, I got to post a little vlog saying how I'm liking it so far. And you got to do yours when you get 25% of the way through.
I haven't even started, so... I'm way behind.
You better post it soon then. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're doing good too, Matthew.
How you? We're doing great.
Top 3 book with Lonesome Dove and It. Would you say it's that good?
Yes.
You'd put it up with Lonesome Dove?
I don't know where I would have to look at my top 10 again, but I'm pretty sure it's in the top 5.
Really?
And after I read it, I might have to reassess. Like I haven't read this since
it's been like 30 years.
It's been 30, maybe 30 plus years. I mean, after I read it now, how it's going to hit me now
could be totally different.
This could be. Who knows how it's going to hit?
30 years ago, you were what? 47 years old?
Shut up.
How are you doing on this fine day? Doing great. Hope you're doing well too, Magic. Hope you're all doing good. We're doing great. Boy's Life is excellent. Good Lord, Slay. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Slay. You're the best.
Now everyone can use stickers.
Yes.
In the home stretch of The Stand just hit 1,000 pages.
That's one of my favorites too.
Would you put that up there with Lonesome Dove?
I don't know. That's not up there with Lonesome Dove. It's way up there. It's one of my I think it's my #1 favorite Stephen King.
Of all of them?
I think so. I do love
I guess now that I think about it, that's the one you talk about the most.
Yeah, I would have to put it up there. Probably is my #1.
Hey,
look at this.
Questions.
New year, new tingle.
Don't do that.
Come on, hit that one.
I don't even see it.
Hit right there.
I don't see it.
Right there. Down one. Down. Oh my gosh. I should have never given you the control.
I'm blocking you too, Sandra.
I can't. Don't block. You're blocking all the... Don't block anybody. No one gets blocked.
Favorite DCC book?
Ooh. Well, I've only read the first 2. So I think #2.
So it got better than book 1?
Yes, because there was that scene.
You did the audiobook for book 1, right?
Yes.
And not for book 2?
Not for book 2. Okay. I don't want to spoil anything for book 2, but there's some emotional depth that happens with a little bit of Carl's backstory, and you see where he comes from, and you see kind of who he is. And I did not know Matt Dinniman had that gear. Like it was like, oh, this is a whole nother layer. This is a whole nother like part of this series that I didn't even know to expect. Like I knew it had the laughs. I knew it had some social commentary, some satire. I mean, I knew I was excited. And then book 2 is like really brought some emotional depth and some character depth that I was not ready for. I was really, really pleasantly surprised. So I would say book 2 for sure. And I got to pick up book 3. I got to get to book 3.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Tingle deserves a sticker at some point. Tingle is getting a sticker.
Tingle has a sticker.
If you're a producer on Patreon, there are now Feel the Tingle stickers that will be going out if you want them.
Yes, you can sign up for those. And we just got the word they are being shipped to us today. They're on the way.
On their way.
They're on the way. So it shouldn't be much longer.
There's like 5 other stickers too.
Yeah, it's a 6-pack.
Not just that one.
It's a 6-pack, but Feel the Tingle is
much to my
We're going to put one right there.
No.
You just have like a walk around in every room you go into, go in with your forehead first.
I'm just a living billboard. That's all I am.
That's exactly.
Good Lord. Thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
That's so kind of you.
That is enormously kind. Everybody soak up these free memberships. I don't know what they do.
Sorry, I had to. You didn't, but you did. So thank you for that, Zach.
Yeah, you didn't have to, Zach, but you were very kind.
OMG, sold. Yeah, you can see all the other stickers too. They're all, I think all of them are there's inside jokes.
Yeah, they're all inside jokes. What do we got?
There's a Cooter doing Lou Attorneys at Law one.
Yes.
That it looks like a business card.
Yes, there's Feel the Tingle.
Why is he here?
Because he wants to be a part.
He shouldn't be here.
Look at it. Look how much he loves you.
He's pushing himself away from me. He wants to be nowhere near me. What else are there?
Well, you created them.
Pop open a frosty beverage.
Oh, booyah.
Booyah for Strange Eon sticker.
Crack open a frosty beverage is one.
I've already forgotten.
There's 6 of them.
There's others. I know that.
What we got here?
Are we going to interview Wemby this year?
Oh my gosh, I tried. I actually tried.
Everyone sit back. This is now what the stream is about because he's not going to stop talking.
Okay, so he's of course, he's a young guy. He's on Insta. I tried to send him a DM.
Did you really?
I tried to send him a DM and go, "Hey, you're a big Brandon Sanderson fan. Come on and let's talk."
When was this?
Oh, this was years ago. It's like a year ago. It was like a year ago, and I know this is going to shock you. He never responded.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
But I thought, if we could have had Wemby,
that would have been amazing.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been cool. There is not one parallel reality where that happened. But it would have been cool.
If it ever happens, we might just have to retire. Think about it. He travels to so many away games. One night he's just in a hotel room. I'm sure he has no friends or anything. He could just pop open a laptop and hang out with us and talk about Brandon Sanderson. It could totally happen.
I don't think it could.
It would totally happen.
I'm trying to look for other questions so they can get you to stop talking about Wemby.
Griffin. No, right above that.
I tried to get Wemby on for your tribute. You did not. The only person who would be able to get Wemby would be Griffin.
I would not be surprised, right?
Griffin would be able to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For those that don't know, Griffin did a tribute video for a town square, I think for my birthday.
Yeah.
And he actually got Edgar Wright to agree to do it.
But then he got busy.
He got really busy. I think he was editing Running Man, and they were in post-production. But I cannot believe he did that.
Yes.
Favorite indie read of the year?
Ooh, wow. I probably would have to go
Lonesome Dove.
No. I really liked Kronk's trilogy. He put those 3 books out, and I love urban fantasy. I thought that was really fun.
Immortal Investigations.
I really liked Cold Silver for Souls by Tori Tekken.
That was great. I read that. That's mine because I've only read one indie book, and it was Cold Silver for Souls by Tori Tekken. That was great.
So I would think those. I'm sure I'm forgetting something that I love, but those are pretty close to the tops for me, for sure.
The most memorable.
Yeah.
At the moment, at least.
Well, they came right up to my.
Can we get Jacob nice to poo on camera?
Oh, you can. When Darkness Gathers by Dr. Chase.
Oh yeah,
that was such a great follow up to Way of It In. That's definitely got to make my list.
You talked about that one for a long while, so it must have been good.
I really like that one.
How does Griffin know all these people? You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
If I ever want someone on channel, he's the first person I reach out to.
Really?
Yeah, I say, Griffin, how do I get this person? He gets people. It's amazing.
Live rendition of Auld Lang Syne.
There you go.
No, we'll get demonetized for harassing people.
It will be like a hostage situation.
It's in Jacob's contract that he doesn't have to be nice to Pooh. That is true. That's the trade-off. I'm contractually obligated to say that there is a tingle, but I don't have to be nice to Pooh.
Here's the thing.
I snuck that one in.
Here's the thing. He comes at you with them big old brown bug eyes. How can you be mean to him?
because he's coming at you with big brown bug eyes. It's
I was
creepy.
mean to Mr. Pooh last night. I'm still not over it.
Did he do the thing where he like cowers?
No, I wouldn't mean like that. I would never.
Okay.
But we all went outside with the dogs, and I thought all the dogs were inside, and I closed the door because it was cold.
Did you lock him outside?
Mr. Pooh was locked up.
For how long?
No, it was minutes. It was.
But that's an eternity to Pooh.
It's an eternity to a Pooh. That it lasted forever for a Pooh.
Top sci-fi read this year.
Ooh, Rose, that's a tough one.
I always forget everything I
Yeah,
read. I
I
have to look
should've.
at my Goodreads real quick.
Should have just brought my reading journal up or something. Wow.
The list of books I read this year is pretty short, so it doesn't take me too long.
Oh yeah, I can look at Goodreads. Hey,
Oh,
hidden-
you know what? It's got to be a Sun Eater, but it's Ashes of Man. It's got to be Ashes of Man.
top sci-fi. You're right. It's
By
the year of
Christopher
Sun
Rock,
Eater.
yeah.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
Disquiet Gods.
That was your favorite?
Oh, this year.
I think Ashes of Man beat out Disquiet Gods for me.
Really, I'm going to go Disquiet Gods beats out Shadows Upon Time
I think you're wrong.
for me.
What's the last Spurs game you went to?
Oh my gosh, that was decades ago. Like we haven't lived there in a good while.
Couldn't have been decades ago.
I think so. I
because
think
you took me.
no. I think me and Tony went that was the last one I went to long. It was a good while back.
Okay. Huh. Pretty easy to make Jacob's top 10. Yeah.
I mean, it is.
That's a given that there's even 10 books to put in a list. Which
I mean, I
is-
think you're going to put together a top 5 this year.
I think I have to put together a top 5 because I don't have 10.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
If
Oh,
I
yeah.
did 10, it would all be Sun Eater. Which one are you pointing at? Here.
Oh, Joanna,
Oh, hey, Joanna.
I'm happy to say I finished Discovery this month.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving it a shot.
That's very nice of you, Joanna.
That's enormously kind. There
What are
you
you
go.
trying to do?
I'll put you back in control.
Loved
love-
reading Discovery this year and can't wait for book 2. It was my
Ooh.
first indie read, and I'm super excited to check out some more.
That is so. Can you imagine being somebody's first indie read?
It only goes up from here, Matt.
Yeah, right. Set the bar low, and that way everything
Everything is great.
Everything that comes after is a major step up.
Wemby and Sanderson interview combo would be excellent.
Oh, good.
Not only can we not get Wemby, there's no way we could get Sanderson.
You know what? I wonder if he would return our request.
No.
I bet he would.
It took Two to Ramble how long to get him?
Yeah, and they're two to ramble.
I think they were telling us, yeah, we're trying to contact Sanderson like a year ago.
Yeah, it was for a long time.
Need to finish one more book for the year. Started For the Love of the Game. Saw the movie with Costner last year at a hotel. Book doesn't offer much more. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Let's see, John. Do you use right there?
Do you use a purchase reading journal or just write in a notebook?
I actually buy a reading journal.
Do you really?
I do.
Does it say like John's reading journal with
No,
hearts on it?
it's kind of just like how your little journal is with
like a
the
little
strap.
moleskin?
It's like that.
Not as nice as a moleskin,
but it has very nice paper because I have a very nice fountain pen that
oh.
goes. I have a very nice fountain pen that goes with the journal, and every book I read gets like about a page of thoughts and what I thought of it and themes that hit me or things that struck me or
I need to start doing that.
and it's and I do that now as opposed to rating things on Goodreads. And it forces me to go a little than just like picking a star. Forces me to go a little bit deeper and think a little bit longer about stuff. And it helps me remember the books I read. And then when I flip through at the end of the year, my memory is much easier to jog than just looking at star ratings.
Well, it's also better. I learned that's like taking notes in school because my memory sucks. You always remember things if you write them. You have a better chance of remembering rather than just trying to go, I'll remember that later. If you write it, the physical act of doing it.
I think one of my goals for this year is to go even deeper with my reading journal and maybe write some page numbers down of parts
like
or
excerpts?
passages.
Yeah.
So if I want to read a little something on a video, I can flip back and know exactly where to go.
Mhm.
So maybe take a few notes while I'm reading to kind of remind myself of maybe a passage I want to read and talk about or something like that. So I'm going to try and do even more this year than I did last year. And I just bought my brand new reading journal for 2026 yesterday.
Very fancy of you. Alex says, should I put Discovery by some random person's named J.A.J. Minton on my TBR?
I mean, that's not for me to say.
I read it. It was pretty lackluster. It wasn't great.
I will say this. I know what's happening in book 2, and it's pretty crazy.
I hear book 2 is going to be great, though. If you do pick it up, Alex, that I hope
Thank
you
you so
enjoy
much.
it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next question. I'm already falling behind.
You're way behind.
Are you two ever coming to Europe? We went to
goodness.
Ireland for your 50th, which
you
is
got-
not the same, but that's about as close as we've
It's as
come.
close as we've gotten. You and Mom took me for my 50th birthday to
Mhm.
Mother Country. Now, I do think your mother and I are planning a trip to London.
Oh, I didn't know this.
I think for our big anniversary, that's coming up
Next year?
I think the year after.
Okay, 27.
Yeah, I think in 27 is the big.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but yes,
So
we
maybe
are.
in 27.
We are planning on coming to London, and we've been to Ireland.
What's your favorite memory the two of you made on the channel this year?
Ooh, you go first.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of that. No, I mean, the Sun Eater Gala comes to the top of my mind just because
that
it's
was
always
awesome.
cool to see people in person.
Yeah.
Hearing that Janny Wirtz was getting audiobooks for her sequels.
That was huge. That was a biggie for me.
Yeah.
To know that happened for her.
Mm-hmm.
God, I mean, you know what? It's just week in and week out to like kind of every Sunday night at a certain time. I walk upstairs and I sit down at this desk and I get to spend some time with my kid.
Yeah.
That,
especially this year, I moved further away.
Yeah, that lives a couple hours away.
Yeah.
But we still get to have time every week, and that was just special to be able to continue that even though he's further away.
That's true. I think of all the highlights, like 10 years from now or whatever, that'll probably be the thing that we remember the most about what this channel did.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
Personally. Did John see Rental Family with Brendan Fraser? I think it would be his favorite film of the year. I haven't even heard of this.
I don't even know what that movie is, but I will look it up.
Huh. I'm just looking for question marks because I know I'm falling way behind. Here's some question marks. My book of the year was The Hero of Ages. What is your favorite Sanderson book?
Ooh.
I have not finished one.
Oathbringer.
That's still your favorite?
Yeah.
More than like any of the Mistborn? Or...
Yeah. Dalinar forever. I love that character. I love that character journey. That hands down, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, what a trials and tribulations that he goes through, and he still uses it to pick himself up and make himself stronger and face what's coming next. Is so in tune with how I try and face the day when I get out of bed every morning, and to see it in a high fantasy
what
world.
Trials and tribulations do?
Well, I'm just saying, in a high fantasy world, there's trials and tribulations.
Yeah,
me, my knees might creak a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different level.
Different trials.
I still hate hearing that sound.
Yeah.
But yes, Oathbringer is absolutely it. Hey, there's Brian.
Where? Oh, Brian. Longtime viewer, first time caller. I know that's not true. My question is, how long before the wild man breaks down and gets a trapper keeper? Absolutely never.
You know what?
It's not happening.
You could share mine.
I don't want yours.
This is.
You want to talk about annoying sounds?
Oh,
I don't want to hear that.
Listen.
I hate
this. That's the sound of data.
It's disgusting.
That's the sound of important information. Watch, it's going to come out. Here comes important information. There it is.
Like
there it
nails
is.
on a chalkboard. It's horrible.
It is the finest data keeping system in the world.
Dewdrop says, I'm starting Discovery tomorrow. Any fun tidbits before I start? There's a lot of genres in there.
The very first few pages is
the rest of the book is not like that.
I would say the first few pages is all Jacob's potty mouth.
No. The prologue is going to have a lot of swearing in it.
And it's all Jacob.
It was all him, actually.
It's actually all Jacob.
The rest of the book is not like that.
Prove Jacob just opened up the potty mouth for the beginning of that book.
Did a book make you cry or get a little teary-eyed this year? If so, which one? Ashes of Man actually made me teary a little bit.
I am a Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove wrecked me.
Yeah.
And why? I mean, why? Because my father, it meant so much to my father. He wanted to share it with me for so long, and I, as an angry young person, never got around to sharing it with him. And reading that book, not only the character journeys are very emotional, and that book, after our book club, the greatest line in our book club was that book teaches you how to live, it teaches you how to die, it teaches you everything in between.
Oh, that's nice.
And so that was Sebastian said that, and it showed me how art is timeless and how art lives outside the breadth of time, because I thought I had missed the opportunity to understand a lot of what my father was trying to teach me and show me. And this book cracked that window open a little bit for me and allowed me to kind of go back in time and understand some things now that I'm this age that he was trying to instill in me and let me know. And it was a very emotional read.
Yeah. In Ashes of Man, someone died and I got a little weepy. That was about it.
Yeah. That's
No, wait. It was Kingdoms of Death that I did that in. Ashes of Man actually did not make me cry,
but Kingdoms of Death.
but Kingdoms of Death did.
So that should be your top.
Not like tears streaming down, but it was, yeah. When are you reading Empires and Dust? I assume that's for you.
It's over there on my stack to read. Yep, right over there.
He doesn't know where it is.
It's right there. I'm looking at it, and I need a crane to pick it up. I hope to read it soon.
Have you read Hayao Miyazaki? I love his movies and hope to read this manga at some point. I've not read any of his stuff, but you've
seen quite a few movies,
his
right?
movies. Yeah, his movies are great. Also, I won't say which one, but one of his movies is kind of inspirational to later books in Strange Eons.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to tell me which one.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's one you haven't seen.
Okay.
What?
Grifkin.
Can't wait to read Bunny Strange Eons.
That actually came up today at the meeting.
That is not the name of the book.
It actually came up today.
It is not. It will not be the name of the. It's a horrible name.
Yeah.
How much do you already have planned out for Strange Eons series? We know quite a bit of what happens in book 1, so we're solid there.
Yeah. We know all the way through to the end.
We know what happens to the end. Book 2 is pretty solid because we're in the middle of writing it. Book 3, we actually know really well because we accidentally wrote it first. Book 4, we know a lot of the really big beats. And book 5, we know some big beats. But
we know the end. We
know the end. Like, we could probably, if not any worry for spoilers, we could recite the ending to you right now, and I bet by the time we write it, it's pretty close to the same.
Yeah. So we have that all planned out, but sometimes characters zig when you think they're going to zag,
right?
Or something happens. It's like, oh, we got to follow that up.
Or mom comes up with a Nazi that is suddenly important.
Or mom just says somebody started talking to me, and look at this character, and next thing you know, the whole series has to be reconfigured.
Yeah, that has not happened much in book 2.
Way less,
because I think now that book 1 is solidified, there's less wiggle room for things like that to show up.
Yeah,
we also have so many pieces that it's hard to make a new piece when you've already got
so many pieces. Yeah, there's so much going on.
And for Discovery 2, Electric Boogaloo, you said Mountains of Madness was an influence for this one. What else is inspired where you're going with this book, or just the series in general? Actually, we just finished writing it. Should I say this?
I don't know what you're going to say.
We just finished writing a section that is kind of inspired by, well, it reminds me of Mask of the Red Death by Edgar Allan Poe. But mom wrote that one, and I don't know if it was an inspiration for her, but it reminds me a lot of it.
It reminds me of, and I can't remember the actual Lovecraft short story, but where, you know, they're out in the woods and they're dancing and chanting, and it's like there's a occurrence at Red Hook where these occult gatherings, these occult happenings spiral downward and something goes wrong, and then usually it's someone looking back at the occurrence and going, and that's when something happened that I can't even describe. And we have that moment, and we there's quite a bit. We don't say nothing can be described. There's a lot that plays out,
gets described.
Yeah.
Also, H.P. Lovecraft's Horror at the Museum. I can't say why. But that one's pretty important. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to start looking for question marks again.
Yes.
Can you make a top 10 movie list of all time list for the channel? Depends how many people would watch it. I don't know if everybody would watch it.
Would people want to see that? Because you could totally do that.
I could totally do that. It would take me about 4 months to be happy with the list, but I could totally do it.
Yes. One down.
When he's talking a story and Phil Got Books collab happening.
I would love to collab with Phil.
That would be awesome.
You know what? Thanks for that. I'll reach out. Absolutely. I love Phil. Phil is amazing. I want that hat. Phil has hats that say "Got Books." I want one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Phil is awesome. I would love to talk to Phil.
Should I make Cloud Atlas my first book purchase in 26? That's one of your favorite books of all time.
That is my number one.
That's your number one
book
of all time?
That is my number one of all time, yes.
And then probably Lonesome Dove somewhere.
Not easy to get into, but once you do, absolutely you should. And that's a big inspiration for what we wrote.
Oh, yeah, for Discovery, the structure of it. Yeah, for sure. I was wondering how you were able to have such a consistent authorial voice when writing Discovery. It truly felt like the entity that is J.J. Minton. That's actually a lot of it is because we just passed things back and forth so many times that the final product ends up not really sounding like any of us specifically.
There were times, in the meeting today, I was like, remember you did this, and I said that to Mom.
Yeah,
and she didn't remember doing it at all. But
and
it was hers.
It may not have been hers.
No, it was hers.
But there are times in Discovery where Mom will like point at a line and go, "Oh, I love that line. You came up with a great one." And like, no, that was actually you.
That was you.
That was you.
Yeah,
but mostly my mom's.
I will say, your mom is one of my favorite writers in the world.
Yeah, she's great.
And everything that is done kind of goes through that lens
very much,
that gets distilled by someone that is very talented and knows what they're doing. So of all the passing around and all the planning sessions and everything we do as a team
through her,
she is a lens that it goes through that kind of brings that cohesive feel to it.
Yeah,
and we're very lucky to work with someone as brilliant as she is.
But there are like chapters that I will write and we'll pass back and forth so much, and Mom attaches so much of her skills to it that it feels like all of it feels like one person did it. There's not a question mark here, but this channel played a big part in getting me back into reading. Oh man,
that's awesome.
I'm a better person for it. Big thanks to you both. P.S. Discovery is amazing. Thanks, Lonnie. That's awesome. So much.
Have a great and safe New Year, my friend.
Favorite movie ever? I know mine. You go first.
Oh, favorite movie ever, like of all time.
That's what Zachary says.
I gotta do like categories. Like I can't.
Mine is probably Memories of Murder by Bong Joon-ho. It's a Korean movie following the events of the first ever serial killings that happened in South Korea, which is based on a real story. And the killer was not caught until like a few years ago, I believe. And a lot of it was just because the police were so incapable of doing their jobs and so like egotistical and self-fulfilled that they misstepped in so many places in the investigation. Great movie.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
I would say, I mean, like just because it's a fantastical fiction channel, I say best creature feature of all time for me is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, but Jaws is close.
Jaws is great.
Oh. I have to rethink that.
Jaws might beat out.
It's really tough for me. It's really tough for me.
How far is the new book? Technically 34% of the way through. I think it's the last percentage we counted.
We kind of have it into three chunks.
It's not totally accurate just because we don't know exactly how many pages it's going to be when we're done. So it's an estimate.
Yeah, but the first chunk out of 3 is done.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Minton, do you ever feel like you and Mrs. Minton have failed as parents when you see how slow Mr. Minton reads?
That must be you.
Come on,
first of all, how do you feel about being called Mr. Minton?
It feels wrong.
Yeah, that does.
I hope I'm not old enough to be Mr. Minton, actually.
It feels wrong to me, too. Okay, I don't feel that way at all because I've been running after you for so many years with comics and books and different things like, hey, give this a read, give this a try. I think you'd really like this. And, you're a different generation. You're different than me. You take in story a different way. Your life was a different path. But now, not only are we reading together because of this channel that you've given me as a gift,
we're writing together.
We're writing together. So to finally see you come around and be part of this and talk about books in a different way than when you first started talking about books as you've grown as a reader and an enjoyer of prose. It's one of the most magic things in the world to me. So I don't care how long. Look, people aren't going to be able to read 100 pages a day like some people. Some people might read 10 pages a day, but that doesn't matter. That still means you take time, you slow down, you put your feet in a character's shoes that are not you. They might challenge you, that might make you see the world differently. Even if you do 5-10 pages a day before you fall asleep, it's still enormously powerful.
I still hold that. I mean, I say still, but I joke a lot about how slow I read. I actually think for somebody like my age, for my demographic and generation, I read a good amount.
You do.
I think I do all right.
You do absolutely.
It's just most people on BookTube read inhuman amounts of pages per month. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Man, how far behind are you?
I'm so behind. I'm going to have to skip some things. I'm sorry, people. I'm just looking for question marks. Will you be reading the other Lonesome Dove books after loving the book so much?
Yes, 100%.
You already have them, right?
I have the next one I'm going to read, which is Streets of Laredo. It's right over there.
Okay.
And as soon as I can squeeze it in, I will be picking. I might spread them out a little bit because I want to savor them. I don't want to just go through them real quickly. But yes, I absolutely will be reading all. I believe there's 4 total.
Are either of you watching Fallout? I tried the first episode. I think I tried the first 2 episodes of season 1, and it just didn't grab me.
I enjoyed season 1. I haven't started season 2 yet.
Okay.
I might start it like tonight or the next day or so. So I'm like, but I might start Stranger Things tomorrow because they're all out.
Good luck.
Well, I wanna see it.
Good luck. What is it like being the most handsome father-son duo on BookTube?
God, I don't know.
I think we're the only one.
Yeah.
So
Is there another one?
I think we win that category
We
by
have
default.
to. We have to find if there's another one, and then we'll ask them how it feels.
Yeah, there we go. Because they would win by default.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, without a doubt.
What's the book you're looking forward to the most in 2026 that's being released? Emily St. John Mandel's new book. Exit Party.
That's a great answer.
That's mine.
I'm just gonna say probably. I'm gonna say Steel Gods because I just finished Grave Empire, and how that ends was I was so happy. Oh my gosh, you would love that book.
Yeah, but you tell me that about every book that you read.
I know, but I'm going to say Steel Gods because I can't wait to continue that series.
Isn't it called Constellations? Strange Eon's book 2 called Constellations. Constellation is one of the titles in the running.
Yeah.
We seriously, all jokes aside, we have 2 titles that it could be.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'll totally know which one feels right until we're done.
Until we're really done.
Yeah. Good Lord, Carson, thank you.
Carson, thanks so much.
So nice of you.
You guys are the best.
Oh man, I'm just looking for question marks. Another question for the panel. Any truth to the rumors that Rick Thunder appears in book 3? He's actually the main character.
Actually.
Follow-up question. Is it called Strange Eon's Hot Tub Electrocution?
There is an event that happens that is just as bad as a hot tub electrocution event in book 2. And I'm pretty sure
that could be 4 different events.
There's a lot of disasters, but in one of them, I'm pretty sure our brother and your uncle in the north will see himself.
I'm gonna have to think about what you're talking about.
I've talked to Mom about it. I can't say anymore.
Do you have any plans to read more Southern Gothic this year after finishing Blackwater?
I'm just about to finish Blackwater Part 3, like when we get off the stream. And
already?
It was 120 pages. I'll wrap that up today. And I would love to read more Southern. I love Southern Gothic, and Blackwater is amazing. It's just like perfect Southern Gothic. So if books for the back porch, if you can point me in some directions, I would love more.
Do we have a preference between Clark Ashton Smith and Lovecraft? I'm a CAS guy. I've not read any Clark Ashton Smith. Have you?
I have. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preference?
I prefer Lovecraft just because that's where I was when I was a kid.
You grew up with it.
But if you look at just objectively, Clark Ashton Smith has got some skills.
I'll have to read that.
Yeah, you really should.
If someone tells me where to start with Clark Ashton Smith, maybe
Unreliable narrator.
TBR
could probably let you know a good place to start.
Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions for 2026? Excited for Discovery Book 2. Thank you.
Thanks so much. New Year's resolution?
Learn to write faster. That's probably mine.
You just did, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
You took a good step there.
I write pretty slow, and I need to write faster. So that's my resolution.
I would say I'm gonna try and do better hitting the gym more.
That's a good one.
More I do pretty good, but I could do better.
I think it's tough when you run a BookTube channel and help us write and do all, like we all write together. And
yeah, but
sometimes you get busy and it's hard. I can have more time if I don't go to the gym today, and then you just fall off for something.
But here's I'm getting to that age that
it saves you more time by going than it does.
Well, I'm so lucky that my life is so magical that I want every bit of it I can get. So
yeah,
by finding the time and going, if it gets me a little bit more, that's well worth finding that time.
You also look great and are very in shape for your age, so you got to maintain.
That's a very low bar.
Well, was there a book this year that you had low expectations for but ended up loving?
Wow, I don't think so.
I think just because of the way the BookTube is, everything that I read is probably recommended to me.
Yeah.
So I usually go into it expecting. Actually, there's one that is the opposite, which I had high expectations for, but didn't like, and that was The Devils.
I actually like that. Okay.
Yeah.
It won't make my Tim Best list or anything, but I thought it was fun.
It wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't anything wrong with like Joe Abercrombie as an author. It's just like the structure of what the book is and what it's trying to do is not a type of story that I like.
I would say for me, it's like I'm always reading what people have told me to read or the best of, or in the middle of a really like, I mean, you know, Greenbone Saga or Realm of the Elderlings next trilogy or so. I mean, you know, it's tough to find a bad, you know, something that's like, oh, I really hated that.
I mean, usually the things that get recommended to you are like the book club comes out and is like, you should read Lonesome Dove.
Yeah. Like that. I can't imagine something not hitting for me. I haven't had a bad one in a long time.
How many books have you read this year?
I just got the little thing back from,
I don't know.
I got my little email from Goodreads and it said I read like 81 books.
They give you like a wrap up at the end of the year?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to count. Do manga volumes count?
Of course they do.
That increases the number by a lot. I don't know. Probably like somewhere a little under 20.
I mean, that's great, dude.
It's more than it's ever been. That's
like
for sure.
If you're in this day and age of all the people that don't find the time to read, if you're reading a couple books a month, that's huge.
I think so. Well, again, the manga skews the numbers on that quite a bit. What is buddy reading? Buddy reading is just when you read with somebody.
Yeah, you make it a communal experience. Like you all read it around the same time. You get together afterwards and talk about things, and it's amazing. You will love that book so much more after talking with others because they're going to see something totally different. Like everyone brings their own experience to it, reads the same book, and at the same time, it's like a completely different book. Yeah. So you read a book, and then when you talk to other people, it's like I got to read 6 or 7.
I will say I've buddy read. I think I've only buddy read once, like with you, or I think it was with you. We did Cornell Woolrich.
Yeah.
And it completely changed it. It wasn't even a book that I liked very much, but it was still really fun because I buddy read it. What was the first book that got you into reading?
Oh, wow. I would probably say The Hobbit.
I don't know what it was when I was a kid. Probably the Cirque du Freak books by Darren Shan.
Yeah,
those really had a hold on me.
Those are the first ones that you.
But when I got out of college and had not been reading for many, many years, The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor LaValle got me back to like, oh, I think I would like this. That was really good and short, so that helps. John, what is the favorite role you played on TV?
Oh my gosh!
Now that you were there, I thought there was only one.
No, there's a couple. I mean, I mean, on TV, I didn't do a whole lot of stuff on TV. Trying to think all the stuff I've done on TV. I mean, I got to be the bad guy of the week on like this show where the detectives were puppet. So I got to be. It was on PBS. I was a bad guy of the week on a show and got caught by a puppet at the end of the show.
That's pretty cool.
I'll say that I was Sherlock Jones and Proctor Watson, I believe, was the name.
Oh,
of the show.
You told me about that.
Yeah. So I got to be a bad guy. That was fun.
Reading Discovery got me thinking I might love cosmic horror, but I don't really know where to start. What would you all suggest I start with?
What would you say?
We have different answers, but based on the way that you asked the question, I think my answer will fit you best. Because you said, I might love cosmic horror. I think the best way to enter Lovecraft is through, God dang it, what's that one called?
I don't know.
Color Out of Space.
Oh.
Because it's not really connected to the big grand mythos in like a MCU kind of way where it's like, oh, we're learning about this creature. It's just almost like a haunted plot of land with a creepy asteroid, and there's a color that doesn't make sense, and weird cosmic horror stuff happens, and body horror and all that. And it's really, really, really cool. And also freaked me out a lot when I read it.
Yeah.
You usually say Call of Cthulhu is where to start.
No, I mean, this is what I'll say.
Oh, well, he's getting stuff.
I will say The Black Wind by F. Paul Wilson.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it's in print, but you can find a used copy like really cheap in paperback. It's not hard to find. You can get used ones on Amazon or all other types of sites. And this, like, you may not, maybe I'll like cosmic horror. I'm not sure. But would you like a historical story about?
Oh, so it has different parts that they could attach themselves to if they don't.
Would you like a historical story about the war in the Pacific during World War II? Would you like a multi-generational story about an American-Japanese family and their ties to Japan? Mm-hmm. Would you like maybe when things go a little bit weird, when the cosmic horror starts to creep in and it asks, what is the cost? What would you give up to come out on top of these enormous worldwide conflicts as a country, as a family. So it deals with all of those things, and it's just so well done. It's a great book, and it operates on all those different levels, and it lets the cosmic horror insinuate itself into it and kind of weave its way through it. And by the end, you go, oh my gosh, I do like cosmic horror when it's done that when it's done that way.
Okay, maybe listen to him. That sounds pretty good. Oh man, I just saw the next one. Has Jacob seen Memento? I feel like he would love that movie. That movie's great, dude.
That is a great movie.
That's an awesome movie.
That is an amazing
I do
movie.
love how that movie is structured. It's so cool.
I love that movie. I remember when I first saw it, walked out of the theater and went, whoa, that was amazing.
That was cool.
Like that was some entirely different
yeah,
from every other movie I'd walked out of. Yeah, it was great.
the movie's told out of order for those that don't know. Not sure if you have answered this yet, but will you guys do a top 10 books of the year? Did we already?
You and
This is my new favorite channel. Thank you.
thank you so much. That's enormously kind. I'm going to do a top 10 of what I've read in 2025.
That's right. I don't have 10, so I'm doing top 5 with Mom, actually.
Yes, and then Mom will join you, and you guys will have, because Mom thought she had about 5 fantastical reads that she thought should be showcased. You could put together about 5, so you guys will have a top 10, and I will have a top 10.
Okay. Collectively, yes.
We'll have a top 20.
Yes, that will all happen.
Yeah.
John, if you ever felt like you could write a book fully on your own, I know you don't want to do this.
I do not.
What genre and subgenre would you love to write?
I'm going to look. And I had an idea the other day.
Would you just like to write this book, Black Wind?
I would. You know what? If you read this, we kind of tried to do something like
Do
this.
we really?
Yeah, we really did.
Oh, now I gotta read.
Okay,
this.
so I would love to write a haunted story. I think ghost stories are some of the hardest to tell and be effective
Oh.
with. And I would love to do that because I think we're so moved and so much a part of what's come before us. And even though they've left this physical plane, they're still a part of us. They're still moving us. They're still inspiring us. We're still carrying the grief and the guilt and affecting us in that way. And I think all of that could be wrapped around a very emotional story that is a ghost story.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to do something. But I don't have the ability to do that on my own.
I have to start skipping some questions. I'm like 15 minutes behind in the chat. I'm sorry.
Dude, well, I put you in
hold on,
charge because
girls obviously rule the world. Favorite female character from 29.
I'm sure she meant 2025.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that makes more sense. Do you have one?
Emily Marshkowitz,
From
Guns of the Dawn, Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Oh,
I would walk into traffic for Emily.
Volka. Mine's Volka.
Oh, Volk.
I really like
Volk is really good too. And girls do rule the world.
2025.
There you go.
I haven't checked out the series video because I'm still on Disquiet Gods, but I'm wondering which book in Sun Eater is your favorite. I'm Team Demon in White. I'm Team Ashes of Man, but I'm also not done yet. I still got to read Shadows Upon Time. Disquiet Gods.
Kingdom of the Death so far up there.
Kingdom of the Death is really good.
I'm gonna say Disquiet Gods.
Okay.
But when you have a series where so many people pick something different,
We're behind in chat. You can't.
Oh, okay. But what a great series! What a series!
It's a great series.
When people could argue what's the best book.
Both of your favorite characters of all time.
Oh man,
Mine's actually from a book I haven't even read yet.
of all time.
Yeah.
I gotta go Augustus McCrae.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
That makes sense for
One of
you.
the best characters I've ever read.
I've seen the miniseries, but I've not read.
You've seen the miniseries?
No. I've seen what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I've seen the miniseries for Station 11, but I've not read the book. And I have a feeling when I read Station 11, Dr. Jeevan Chaudhry will become one of my favorite characters.
You
of
may
all time.
be surprised.
Really?
That's all I'm gonna say.
In the miniseries, Jeevan was my favorite.
Jeevan's the
by
best.
far.
Jeevan is the best.
Oh man, I have to skip.
You're so
questions.
far behind.
I'm
I
so
should not have
sorry.
put you in charge.
I know.
Oh,
Is
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That is one of my all-time favorite books and movies. I will say this. I'm an actor today because of Jack Nicholson's performance in that movie. I watched that performance and it's like, that's what I want to do. I want to be a storyteller and that's how I want to tell stories.
Great movie.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Is your book Discovery good as a first book for someone who has never read a book before? What age?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What age? For someone that's never read a book before, I wouldn't recommend
Probably
it.
not.
I would not recommend
No, I'd recommend.
it. In all
something-
honesty, there's so many better books than ours for a first book
Yeah.
that can completely capture you and make you a reader for the rest of your life with its magic. Like that's what you should have happen with a first book.
Even someone that's like just first book doing genre, I wouldn't even recommend us.
No.
I'd recommend something else.
Absolutely not.
I sent Jacob. Oh, this isn't even a question. My bad. I sent Jacob the whole series. You're just replying to someone else. I'm sorry, Zach. I don't know why. What will it take to get you guys to read Star Wars novels? I'm just not a Star Wars guy.
I love Star Wars. Just more time in a day. I would love to read some Star Wars novels. I hear the good stuff is in the novels.
I believe it.
Like the furthering of the story and everything that I want, I hear is in the novels. I'd be all about it.
Do you ever DNF books?
It's so hard for me to DNF a book. And this is why.
Yeah.
So many years in the theater, I've sat through so many productions that I'm in my all honesty, I didn't think were that great.
Sure.
But I would sit there and I would do my best to be an attentive and good audience member because they're working as hard as they can to try and give me some type of experience. And I want to go on that ride and I want to be a good audience member. So I've kind of carried that over into reading. Even if a book isn't entirely hitting for me, I want to give it every benefit of the doubt. If I started it, I want to finish it. I want to see what that writer had to say to me. Mm-hmm. If I open myself up a little bit wider, as opposed to going in with preconceived ideas, what will it do for me? So I always try and finish. It has to be something that
There was also a slice of life book that you read for the book club, I think this year. I can't remember. I wish I could remember what it was called. Someone will remind me, I'm sure, when I get to the chat 15 minutes from now. But you didn't enjoy it for like the first half, and then the second half was like, oh, once I kind of surrendered myself and took in what the artist was giving me, I loved it.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's happened to you like 3 or 4 times.
I think you're talking about Stoner.
Yes, that's what it was. I know you guys put out the planned books you're reading for 2026. Which has you most excited to get to?
No, man.
Station 11, maybe?
You're just going to stick with that. Okay, I got 3. I definitely want to finish Greenbone Saga. I definitely want to finish the Vampire Trilogy by Jay Kristoff. And I really want to get back to Robin Hobb.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the stacks I put out there, those are 3 I really, really want to get to.
You were loving Robin Hobb. Jacob, did you already read Project Hail Mary? If not, the audiobook is a must. I have not. Amanda and I actually want to read it together.
So there you go. It's a good audiobook.
But she also reads like other scientific stuff that she's really into. So
look what Mom said.
Almost 30 years of marriage and the puppet show villain was news to me. I feel like you've told me that before.
I'm almost positive I told Mom
she never remember.
I mean, look, when you first meet the most beautiful girl in the world and you're trying to impress her, is that the story? Is that the past acting story I want to tell?
I think I was the villain on a show with puppets is a great opener.
Oh no, that is not. That makes no woman interested in you.
Do you have a book which isn't necessarily a 5-star but has stayed with you over time?
Ooh,
that's a good question. I feel like I have an answer for that, but I can't think of it right now.
Wow, that's a really good question. Isn't 5 stars? Isn't 5 stars? I'm gonna say Red Rising.
Really?
Because
that's a good answer. Actually.
Because it's not 5 stars, and I didn't know if it was gonna come across for me. And then as I went forward in the series, it's like, oh, everything that was set up, and it sticks with me. The sacrifice, the things that set all the balls rolling. All those kind of things stuck with me as it moved forward and became for me kind of a 5-star series. So I'm gonna say the first book, Red Rising, is that for me.
Yeah. As I'm scrolling through my Goodreads, all of these are like that. I remember, I think about that one all the time, but it's 5 stars, so I don't know.
Here, I'll turn this back over to you because I don't want to be responsible.
Oh well, you're just.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord, thank you, Mr.
That's
Bandana.
So kind.
Thanks for being such an excellent start to my week and for being such genuine, kind dudes. Y'all bring many folks joy in this corner of BookTube. Y'all make a difference. Again, thank you both. Good God, man, thank you.
You make a difference. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Have you ever read American Vampire by Scott Sider and Stephen King?
I've read the first.
Sounds like your kind of thing.
I have read the first, and I don't know. It was one of those moments. It's like I was reading a lot of comics, and then something happened. And I kind of fell off the wagon. But I think I've read the first 6 or 8 issues, and then I've just never gone back and caught back up again. Mm-hmm. But it was really good.
Jacob, how is Boy's Life? I love that book. One of my favorites ever. It's great, dude.
Really, seriously.
It's great.
Like how is it? Because on the Weekly Reader, you said, I don't know what this book's about.
I still don't. I have no idea what this book. I have no clue what this book's about. If you paid me money and told me, answer me what this book's about, I don't know what I would tell you. But I don't care.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like you're kind of just following things along. Most of the book so far. I'm only a quarter of the way through. So far, it feels like we're just almost being led on a guided tour around the town, and you're meeting all the weird people that live there.
Yeah.
And it feels so. Every single character feels like I've met somebody exactly like that. I know exactly who this person is, and yet every time McCammon is able to make them feel larger than life, as if they're not just some regular person that everybody knows. Everybody's met that kind of person. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Have you heard of the author T.E.D. Klein? He's most known for Dark Gods and The Ceremonies. The Ceremonies, a Lovecraftian inspired horror standalone. I not only have heard of him, I've read both those things. And he's so good. He's one of those guys that like went up like a rocket when he came out with The Ceremonies, which is a novel, and then Dark Gods, which I believe is a collection, if I'm remembering correctly, because this is way back. Oh my gosh, I was spending time at Dangerous Visions then, and it's like everybody was like, have you read this yet? We're blown away by this guy. This is like the new hotness. This guy's going to take over everything. What a career this guy's going to have. And then he just just disappeared. Just kind of disappeared. Like he's not written much since then, if anything at all. And everyone's always was so excited about him and so waiting for him to come back and come back around. But T.E.D. Klein. I
wonder if it's a similar thing to Susanna Clark, because I know she has a disorder that like limits her from working a certain amount. Like her brain just doesn't function the way that it used to.
I don't know, but I would love for more T.E.D. Klein to pop up in the world.
What books would you recommend to a friend who's trying to get into reading? Depends what they like.
Yeah.
Do they like genre? Do they like nonfiction? I don't know.
I'm going to say if they like genre, which is what we do here.
Of course.
Yeah. And you just want to stick your toe in the water. You want to see what this reading thing's about. You want to see if it's for you or not. If you set the time aside, I'm going to say Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or
Old Reliable.
Or The Hobbit. One of those two. Just pick it up. It's not going to be hard to read. It's going to take you on a journey. It's going to pick you up out of your chair or bed or wherever you're laying down reading. It's going to transport you. It's going to expand your mind. It's going to make you visualize things and see things and understand the excitement of storytelling in the prose form. Mm-hmm. It's going to do all of the things that you want it to do. Those two, they're just magic. Not a huge challenge, but just magic.
I'd say Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Harry Potter, like back to when someone said what got you into reading, I think I actually read Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval and then like stopped reading again for a little while and then got into Harry Potter and just kept going.
It's candy, man. You can't put it down.
It's really good. Jacob, we should do a buddy read on Discord because I also haven't read Station 11, but love Sea Tranquility. Yes,
you absolutely should do this.
DM me. I want to do that, Rose. Where's the next question?
I don't know. You're in charge.
I thought you were supposed to know things. That looks like a question. Will we see more of Amy and Amanda in 2026? I have no idea about Amanda. Every once in a while, Amanda tells me, I don't know, I could talk about this. I'd be excited to talk about that. And I go, cool. And then I don't think she loves being on camera. So every once in a while, she's cool with it. And then it's back to like, I'm all right. Yeah. I'm okay. So I don't know.
Amy will be back this month.
Doing her top 5.
Doing her top 5 with you.
And if you're on Patreon, we're doing writing logs every week.
Yeah.
And we trade back and forth. So every other week will just be her.
And you just dropped a vlog with Mom
today
for the writing vlog. So yeah.
What is Stoner?
Oh, that's it's a book by John Williams, I believe is the name of the author. And it basically tracks the career and life of an academic in a college setting. And
it is John Williams.
John Williams. And the hypocrisy there, the bureaucracy there, how his life gets pushed down and pushed aside while he's engaged in these academic pursuits and things like that. And then how it just, he can't hold it down anymore. It's a bit of a life about a quiet desperation that oh my gosh, just go for it already, but it's a beautiful book if you go into it without preconceptions and allow it to work its magic on you. And my problem with it was I was seeing a little bit too much that was unsavory of myself in the character. And that made me
you got uncomfortable.
And made me uncomfortable. That was my problem with it. And I had to come to terms with that.
What an experience to have with a book, though.
Which happens, absolutely.
Yeah. Was Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind the Miyazaki movie you were talking about earlier, Jacob? It is not, because I have not seen Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, but I really want to. Good guess, though. Isn't Project Hail Mary the Patreon book in February?
Yes, it
I think
is.
it is, right? Is it because the
No. Yes.
you don't know?
No.
I'm pretty sure
it
it is.
because we're doing it right before the movie comes out.
Okay.
So yes,
Does the movie
it
come
is.
out in March?
I think it comes out in March.
Okay.
So we're doing the book in February. We should go see the movie together and do like a review.
Ain't no way I'm reading the book before it comes out, though.
Well, but I will. You can just go to the movie.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I will. No, I won't. I'm not gonna lie. Have you read any S.A. Cosby?
I have not.
I know John would absolutely eat up his writing. My favorite book of the year was his book Blacktop Wasteland.
Ooh, I believe Britton sent me some S.A. Cosby. It's right over there. And I've been wanting to pick it up. Yeah, I have some over there. Thanks to Britton. Lovely gift. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet.
What era of Star Wars do you enjoy, John? If the prequels, I recommend the Dark Lord trilogy by James. Is that an I or an L?
Yeah, I think it's an L.
And the Rise of the Red Blade.
Okay.
You liked the Clone Wars animation, didn't you?
I like Clone Wars animation, but I mean, come on, my faves. I'm an old guy, so I like the first three or the middle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is this a question? I don't know.
Oh, Tyler! Hey, Tyler, what's up?
Hey, John! Another excellent Western for you. Post Lonesome Dove is the new epic from Mark Z. Danielewski titled "Tom's Crossing." It will affect you.
Oh, Tyler's.
I heard great things about Tom's Crossing.
Number one, Tyler's a super talented musician. Takes me back to working at GameStop because he was one of our regulars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tyler. So, okay.
Hey,
I just bought that, Tyler. I have it right over there. I will get to it. I do want to get to it.
That's so cool.
Tyler is super cool.
Do your tattoos come from books? They do not. Although I want to get a Strange Eons tattoo, but I'm
Do you know
afraid.
what I had an idea?
What?
For a Strange Eons tattoo?
What is it?
I was going to look up J.R.R. Tolkien's Elvish.
Yeah.
And just get like a J, an A, and a J in Elvish. Not too good?
No. Why in
Elvish?
Elvish?
Just a J would just look weird.
Why would you get our initials?
Because that's us.
I want to get like the world box or like the mushroom or something.
Oh, the world box would be
That would be cool. Yeah. But part of me feels like it would be kind of lame to get a tattoo on your body of your
book.
Own thing, you know?
Like, it's a little
self-absorbed.
Yeah, that's probably not a good look.
Probably not.
I'm going to move on from that idea.
But the answer that we just straight up didn't give you to your question is no, they're not.
Well,
no, yours is. You have one.
From books, yeah. This is
hold it down. Try that.
There we go.
All right, let me get the question out of the way. Down there.
That's from
Stormlight, right?
Stormlight.
Yeah. That one of the I don't know what am I talking about? I don't know.
You don't know.
No, the other ones are we just have like some Celtic knots just for family togetherness because we're all Irish heritage and pretty close. Question mark, is there hey Jahara, which book club are you most excited for 2026?
I'm gonna look, the father-son reads are I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Does that count? I think he's talking about the Patreon book club.
Patreon book club, like which one am I most excited for? I would have to go look at.
I don't remember.
Big stack over there.
I don't know the list.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, honestly, it's gonna sound corny, but all of them, like we just had our book club for Lonesome Dove, and as much as that book hit me,
yeah,
for obvious personal reasons, like what is the line I remember about is the line Sebastian brought and the story of where he heard that line first time about that book and how he discovered that book. And it was just, I mean, book club is amazing. It's so amazing we talked about it before. Buddy reads, it's like this personal experience to me
completely changes like how you think about the book going forward because you have a different identity attached to it.
It just grows exponentially by how I hear each one of these other people that went on this journey with me. And it was like, I mean, every book club is just one of my favorite Saturdays of every month. I get to sit down and have a book club.
It is easier to say that you're excited for all of them because you picked them all in advance this time.
Yeah, that is true.
Have you read the Last Kingdom series? If so, would you recommend? I don't even know what the Last Kingdom series is.
I read the first one, which was part of a Quilluminati read.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
Yes.
Because my father had no creativity.
And Philip Chase picked it, right?
Philip Chase picked it. And from that one book, I would recommend it.
Okay.
It was great. I would recommend the series too.
Got turned into a show, right? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay.
On Netflix.
Thoughts on Stranger Things?
That's all you. I haven't seen it. Have you finished it? No, it's not
I'm
up till
caught
tomorrow.
up, but
Okay, you're ready.
Does it come out today or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about the new season. I'm not thrilled with it.
Really?
No. There are bits that
you were
are
happy
really
with the first
fun.
chunk. You were happier than you are with the second chunk.
Volume 1 came out, and I don't remember how many episodes there were in Volume 1, but like 90% of the way through Volume 1, I was like, this feels a little sloppy, and I'm worried. I'm still having an okay time.
Yeah,
but I'm worried for what's to come. And then the last episode of Volume 1 came, and I won't say what happens because no spoilers, obviously. But something happens that I was like, oh, this could be really cool. I'm back in.
And then
Volume 2 happened, and I was like, where are we going? What's happening? This feels really sloppy now.
All right, we'll see.
I'm very concerned about the finale.
Yeah, I'm concerned, but I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. That's not to say it doesn't have its moments. It definitely has its moments. Are there any Stephen King stories that you think the movie was better than the book?
Ooh.
Probably most of them for you, right?
The movie was better? No.
Oh, my mind was reversed.
I mean, there have been some great adaptations.
What about The Long Walk that you just watched?
I mean, I read that book so long ago, it'd be hard to say. But that was a great adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Stand By Me is a great adaptation. Shawshank is a great adaptation. The one with James Caan and Kathy Bates. Misery was a great adaptation. Like there have been some phenomenal adaptations, but they're great. The book is every bit as good.
Yeah,
but
the reason it's good is because of the book.
There's so much great source material, and then there have been a lot of movies that it's like, no, yeah, you whiffed on that. You missed it. You entirely missed it. So
yeah. That looks like a question mark. Are we getting more book club? Oh, book club with the misses. I love those videos very much. I don't know if you are or not.
I don't think so.
I think we're trying to go full steam ahead on writing next year, so I don't know.
I think I will say this.
Although a lot of the book clubs with Mom are being moved over to Discord. Are they not?
There's yes. In the Discord, there is Prose Travelers.
That's what I meant.
There's Prose Travelers, and you can choose books from different countries all over the world and be different categories. And Mom's a big part of that.
Yeah.
So you can enjoy there.
It's mostly like Kindle and community run, though.
And there's something that's not announced.
I don't even remember what it is. So
but
we were tapping me like I was going to spoil it. I don't even remember what it is.
But there's some things coming with the misses in 2026 that I think everyone's going to be extremely excited about when they happen. But we just can't say anything yet because
am I supposed to know what this is?
I'll tell you off camera. Yes, you 100% should know.
Okay. Would you recommend Discovery for a plot first reader, or is it more like an Abercrombie book regarding plot? I wouldn't say it's Abercrombie level of like things just kind of happen, but it is a book where you don't really understand what the plot is until you get a good chunk of the way through. Yeah. And it requires a lot of trust just because there's so many different POVs to check in with before you start to understand what the larger picture we're building is. So maybe if you're willing to give that leeway.
If you're a plot first reader and you like to see an architect put together step by step and build it,
yeah.
It may not be for you because it's more of a kaleidoscopic narrative where just about the time you can sink your teeth in, it's going to shift somewhere else and reinvent itself in a way that hopefully all the threads get pulled together by the end and give you a payoff. But if you want to see something step by step move, I don't know, might not be your bag.
It might not, but
it might.
You can always give it a shot.
You can always give it a shot. Yeah.
I think it's free on Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can try for free. Dude, Chapter Chasers. Hey, man.
Thanks so much.
How you guys doing? Thank you so much. Happy holidays, everyone. Just wanted to say hi and send warm wishes your way. Hope you're enjoying some rest, good company, and a bit of calm wherever you are.
What an amazing wish to everyone.
Those guys are so sweet. That looks like a question mark. Do we know how the Patreon vote for John to read something is going to work?
Yes.
And when we get to vote on Jacob's TBR? Absolutely never, because I will disappoint you.
Here's what.
Do not rely on my TBR.
Here, I can kind of, and I know everyone's not a patron and don't care. So real quickly, I'm going to making some shorter stacks most months this year. And then when I have exhausted that stack and I have some days left or a week left or something like that, that will be put up to a vote for up
So
to
you can vote which one you cap off the month with.
yes.
Okay.
And it could be a couple choices. Like we just did one and it was 2 choices.
Mhm.
And that's how I just read Grave Empire. It could be up to 5 choices.
5?
Yes, because I don't know how many days, it's how many pages I can do. So it might be, we might have a group of 5 to vote. We might have a group of 2 to vote. It depends on how many days I can have at the end of the month.
Okay.
Where good folks can fill out my TBR.
Well, there you go, Ben. Yeah, there's questions in here. Hey guys, dude, the Clippy icon is awesome. Hey guys, when you're both finished the Wars
That
of Light
takes
and
me
Shadow,
back,
that's
dude.
so good.
That takes me back. Because
When
I
you-
would mess up all the time and Clippy would show up.
Wars of Light and Shadow, will you do? Oh, when you finish the Wars of Light and Shadow, will you do a Why You Should Read video?
Yes.
So, like, dude, I would do a Why You Should Read Wars of Light and Shadow right now.
We absolutely will do that.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it with Janny. We'll do it without Janny. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
I will always talk about that series as if I am Janny's paid employee because it's incredible. Were you pointing?
One
at?
more down.
What? One more down?
One more down from there. Down 1. Click it.
Stop saying one more down if it's 3 more down.
Yes. I have read the entire Repairman Jack series. I've read almost all of F. Paul Wilson's catalog. He is phenomenal. I've met him in person. He's a lovely man. The Repairman Jack series, like if you want a starting place for cosmic horror, you can't go wrong with F. Paul Wilson. He wrote Black Wind and also Repairman Jack. I would say start with The Keep. And if you like that, go ahead and go through the Adversary Cycle, which is 6 books. And if you dig that, book 2 in that is The Tomb, which is Repairman Jack book 1. And if you like that little 6-book story, then you could go over to Repairman Jack, and that goes on for like 15 books.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, just look it up. F. Paul Wilson. Yes.
So many.
So
books.
much fun.
A Keyhole Books logo tattoo would be awesome. Also, because my fiance made the logo.
Yeah, Amanda designed. That would be really neat.
That would be cool.
That would be really neat.
I think she would.
She would freak out.
She would freak out. I think also, if I was to get a tattoo of something that Amanda designed, and I just showed up and had it, she would be like,
Why that?
I would have designed something else if I knew it was
I would have
gonna
done
be on your
something
butt.
far more involved.
Yeah, I love that logo. Though.
I do too. I love that logo.
Jacob, have you watched the movie Primer? Yes. Have you seen this movie?
I don't think so.
This movie is crazy.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it has absolutely no budget. It's like there's a section of the movie that looks like Firelight, like it's like crazy noise because they're shooting it at night and their camera can't shoot at night, so it's like low.
It's as bad as what we did.
It's low budget.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I mean, the stuff in daylight looks better than what we did because they know what they're doing. But the movie is basically about these 2, or really 4 guys, but the main character is 2 guys that kind of take control of the situation and edge their other friends out, that build a time machine.
Oh, I think I have seen this.
Like in their garage, and then they keep it in a storage unit,
yes.
and they accidentally like create clones of themselves. And
Yes.
that movie's
Yes.
insane.
I have seen this. Yes.
It's a movie that I've only seen once, but I feel like I'd have to watch like 8 more times to actually understand what happens in the movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I love little things like that.
Weird movie, but also really well done. I think this was the next question. What month will the Patreon book club be doing Interview with the Vampire?
I believe that's March because it's also a Illuminati read.
Yes. And that is technically not the same as the Patreon book club. That's the father-son book club.
Yeah, that is the
different.
father-son read and the Illuminati read, which
Yeah.
you will be honorary member of the Illuminati for that.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So there's the Patreon book club that goes once every month, and the father-son read happens once every quarter.
Right.
Two different.
But we might find some other things to read that are maybe
We'll
short.
probably just do it anyway.
That are short. Yeah, just doing things together.
Because I'm really enjoying reading Boys Life.
Oh,
I think it'll be really cool when you start.
I can't wait to talk to you about that.
Do you guys have any worry that Pierce Brown won't stick the landing for Red God?
Nope.
Not really.
I have no doubts at all. That may be weird.
Yeah.
That may be weird.
I haven't even started Iron Gold, and I feel like he's going to do
But
well.
my thing after Lightbringer, which I think is for me the high point of the series of
For him to restart it though and be like, nah, I'm just going to restart. I don't like where this is going. It's like, I
trust that guy. I trust that guy as an artist because it's like not only is that an artist doing it for himself, but there's a publisher that's looking at huge dollar signs for that book, and he's willing to put them off. Like he's willing to just go, no, man, this is not what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start. I will trust that guy, and I will definitely read what he has to put out there.
Also brave.
And Lightbringer, man, Lightbringer was so good.
I really, that's one of the ones I need to start next year, because I really need to get back into the Red Rising series. Have you ever seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? And if so, why is it your favorite movie of all time? I've not seen it.
I have seen it.
I've been told a million times to watch it.
It is pretty amazing.
Would you say it's your favorite movie of all time?
I would say it does everything Marvel and DC have ever tried to do with a multiverse for a fraction of the money.
And the time.
For a fraction of the money and the time. It's got so much more heart. It's got so much more meaning. It takes you on so much more of a journey. And it just goes to show, like, you don't need these amazing deep pockets to make something meaningful.
Yeah.
In that speculative space. Love that flick.
No, now I gotta watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
Here's a couple bucks to go to John's Mike Tyson face.
Hey, it couldn't hurt, man.
Dude, video idea?
It couldn't hurt. Like, look at the lines I got already.
You could just have the lines start there.
Yeah, I mean, look, you could plant corn. You could plant corn in those. I could plant corn in those rows.
Finale comes out tonight for Stranger Things.
Yeah,
at 8 p.m. Eastern. I might watch that tonight then.
Is it just one episode?
It's just one episode left. I don't know why they put it out this way.
All right. Well, I've been waiting until it's all out. So
yeah. That looks like a question. John, I keep bugging you. That's why we're here to answer questions.
In February, no. Not going to happen.
Can we expect Memory of Ice in February?
Don't expect Memories of Ice in the first quarter of 2026, strictly because
it's big.
That, and I love, you gave me this channel as a gift because I was chasing you around with books.
Didn't do it
you
for
did.
that.
You told me, so I'm going to make you a channel and make you friends with people that read stuff like you. So when buddy reads come my way, or a chance to hang out with people come my way and talk about books, it's hard for me to say no, because that was the whole purpose of you building this and giving this to me. So I have accepted and joined so many read-alongs and buddy reads for this first quarter that I don't have the space to fit in a huge chunker like that.
Yeah.
But I did look at my schedule and go, oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to get to. And these buddy reads are kind of pushing things further down the road. So I'm going to try and ease off so I can get to some things.
That's
I will absolutely get to it.
And that's a good reason.
But I can't promise it in the first quarter.
Jared says the two of you sitting next to each other look like a before and after photo for the family.
Which one am I, Jared?
Who are we insulting here, Jared?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think there's a question. So
do I look like you when you were younger?
Here's the thing. I should find a picture of me. You look like so much a
Jared
squirrel.
says also, I'm reading A Shadow in Summer and really like it. All slow burn. It's wonderful.
Oh, Jared, wait until you get to
what's the third one?
Autumn War. Wait until you get to Autumn War. The best theme of the cost of magic ever done. It's amazing. It gives you these quiet moments of drama, not these huge sweeping battles. It's everything you're going to want. You're going to love this series. It's going to be one of your all-time favorites. I guarantee it.
Cut to Jared.
Like
2 weeks,
2 weeks down the road going, man, this blows.
Never listening to John again.
John doesn't know his butt from an elbow. Okay.
Favorite animated movie.
Here's me as a young person.
Man, I wish there was a way for me to put this on screen. If I had long hair, surely here, let me see. If we put it in the center, it might focus. If I had long hair and no beard, I could kind of see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We both got the big nose.
You know, we both got the. You don't have anywhere near the nose I have.
It's close. Give it some time; it'll grow.
It's just the thing. I think that's one of the things that never stops growing as you get older. Is
I think your nose and your ears.
Your nose and ears.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to be like a cartoon in another 30 days.
Favorite animated movie for both of you?
Oh, Brave.
Really?
I love that movie.
Over like Up is a better Pixar movie.
Okay, first of all, if I just want to cry for a week,
but it's a better movie.
I'll watch
than Brave.
Up is really good.
Up is a better movie.
I'm going to say The Incredibles.
Incredibles is really good.
Incredibles are really good.
I put Up above Incredibles. This is just Pixar though. My number one is probably Spirited Away.
Wow, I don't know. My number one. I'd have to put some real thought in. I'm going to stick with Incredibles.
I think about Spirited Away quite a lot.
Yeah.
Incredibles is great too. Does John plan to do more Malazan in
100%. 100% I will. Yes.
Everyone just
Here's
wants you
the
to read
thing. Now I
Malazan.
am doing Wars of Light and Shadow every other month. So I'm fitting in Malazan when and where I can. I'm not going to do a ton of them, but when I wrap up Wars of Light and Shadow this year or beginning of next year,
full steam ahead,
then I might go ahead and do like every other month and slide Malazan into that slot. So it will be coming.
All right. What is the? Oh wait, yeah. I just can't read. With the new year coming to a close, what is one of your favorite memories of the year?
Oh, I think I know.
Like not channel related, just in the year?
I mean, just in the year.
I don't know. What's yours? You go first.
I mean, I think the book coming out and just sitting back and watching.
Oh,
you and
yeah,
Mark,
we put out a book this year.
Watching the work that you guys did and how hard you put in and how hard it was for you to stay true to who your own self and get that across the line and see it take a form.
Mm-hmm.
That was really big for me to see you guys.
I don't think I was in a headspace to really enjoy when the book came out.
It was so frenetic.
It was so frenetic, and
Yeah.
I had also, for like 2 weeks before that, worked so hard that I made myself sick, I think.
Yes, you did.
And I didn't really get to. It just felt like stuff was happening, and you
Not
didn't really have time to comprehend what was happening.
I think being a little older,
you probably have more understanding to step back.
I tried to step back
Yeah.
and watch the two of you guys and that for me that was it.
But when we got the email from Podium that, hey, the audiobook's not out yet, but here's the files so you can listen to it.
Yeah, that was another one.
That was like I drove home listening to some of it from here and like got a little teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Because it just felt
was,
that was the point where I was able to like step back and go, oh, this is
hey, we did that.
Yeah,
we did that happened. Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, for sure.
That was pretty cool. John, have you read To Ride Hell's Chasm?
Yes.
Yes, and he talks about it all the time. I just started it today and I'm a couple chapters.
Phenomenal. Mikhail is a character that lives rent free in my soul forever.
You tell everybody to start January.
I would start right there. That's a great starting place
because it's a standalone.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, you need to do everything everywhere all at once. It's amazing. I know. I hear it like once a week. I'm sorry.
You do.
Do you have any New Year's Eve traditions? We do actually. I don't know if you and Mom still do it, but me and Amanda have adopted it.
Do you really?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. We do it if you guys are here.
You won't do it just the two of you?
No, just the two of us. We will sit down and do it, but without all of the ceremony. If you want to go ahead and say what it is.
The tradition is that we you can take like two, I don't know, like pots or dishes or little containers or whatever, and you just set up two, and one is for things that you want to leave behind in the year, and one is for things that you want to take into the new year.
Carry forward.
Mm-hmm. And you get a bunch of scraps of paper with some markers, and you write, I want to leave this behind. I want to take this into the new year with me. And it could be like, I don't know, like personal stuff. Like
it could be any
my boss yelled at me. I want to leave that behind, whatever, things like that. And then at the end, when you're done, you put the ones you keep into a box and you keep it until next year and you read them next year. And the ones that you want to leave behind, you burn.
You burn those. Yeah. You leave it behind.
So Amanda and I do that now every year.
So we will, your mom and I will have a, nice glass of something and
your own little version of it
and have our version of it. We won't actually like light fires and stuff unless you guys are here with us.
Well,
then we will.
It's tonight. So
but you're not. So
no.
There you go.
Hey, John, would you consider reading the Percy Jackson books?
Yes.
I know it is why, but as it goes on, it gets darker, but stays fun.
I would love it. I absolutely. What's the last YA book I read? I really, really like it. I have no problem.
You could argue Red Rising.
Yeah, you sure could. I have no problem reading YA. I enjoy quite a bit of it.
You think Winds of Winter will actually happen?
Yes.
I think it will too.
I think Winds of Winter will.
Dream of Spring won't.
I don't think
There's no way.
Here's if Dream of Spring happens.
It'll be someone else.
It'll be someone else after he's passed because the publisher owns it and they see dollar signs.
Well, of course.
And that's I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I do think someday,
depending who they pick to do it,
I do think he will finish Winds of Winter. I hope.
Do you think it would? Well, never mind. Yeah, I do think Winds of Winter will come. It may be like another.
It could be another
years from now.
I don't know, but I think it will happen.
I think it'll happen. When are we doing the video where we carry John through a COD Zombies Easter egg? Dude, how angry do you want to get then? That's never gonna work.
Okay, last time we all played something.
Elden Ring?
No, we played it on the channel. But when we just played something multiplayer, me, you, and Thane, what was the one thing I said over and over again? What did you hear?
We all used to play Destiny together.
Yeah.
Which, for those that don't know, is like an online FPS shooter RPG.
And this is all you heard from my channel over and over again. I'm down.
I'm down. Someone revive me. I'm down.
I'm okay. Thanks. Here we go. Okay, I'm going. I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm down.
That was
it.
time.
That's the whole time. If we played for 3 hours, that's what you hear.
Any advice for growing a booktube channel?
At the end of that session.
Oh, I do. I remember exactly what happened.
At the end,
You were so upset that you left.
No, the guy
No.
playing with us was so mad. He's like, "Guys, I just have to turn this off for a while. I'm not okay." Like I'd driven my poor friend.
So the answer is never, Ben.
Yeah, no, probably not a good look.
Any advice for growing a booktube channel? Lots of advice.
What would you say?
I would say if you haven't released your first video yet, which you probably have, release like a batch of 5. Don't just
Really?
Yeah. Don't just put out one and then do another one later. For 2 reasons. One, it gets in your head that, oh, these aren't that hard to make, so you're more likely to keep doing it. But 2, if someone finds your video and happens to go, oh, I really like this guy, and they click on your channel, if you've only made one video, there's only one video. They're not going to subscribe. So if they see some other stuff, they're more likely to subscribe to you and you can grow. Other than that, like, obviously we're a bad example, but don't care about your camera and looking good.
Well, we look good because of you.
That's what I mean. I'm not a good example of that.
Yeah.
But sound worries matters much more than camera. If you could have the worst camera in the world and have a great microphone and it's totally watchable. If you have the inverse, no one's watching that video. It's so difficult to watch a video with bad sound.
Yeah.
And also just read what you want to read.
Yeah. Don't get burned out by being pulled around.
Yeah.
Read what you want to read, have fun, and always remember what I try to remind myself of this all the time. What I say is like we hit the lottery. And it's not because the subscribers grow or anything like that.
Oh, of course.
But it's got you get to spend time with people. You get to spend time with people.
That's what I was going to say.
Talking
really,
about
put
Yeah.
yourself in the community, meet as many people as you can, talk to as many people as you can.
Yeah.
Not only helps you grow your channel, but it also basically what you're trying to do is like probably the only reason that we're still a channel is because there's 2 of us. If it was just one of us, it's so much work, dude. It's really hard to do.
It's really hard
on top of a full-time job
So
and just being
always
a person.
have fun. Always remind yourself what a privilege it is to be able to talk with others about story and art. That's what I try.
Anything you can do to make it fun will helpfully keep you going.
Yeah.
So do that. John looks like Steve Harrington. Kind of do.
No.
John the Hair Minton.
Yeah. Well, I used to have
Judd Nelson.
I could see
Judd Nelson. I always thought John looked like a crime boss from the first John Wick movie.
I could see that.
That works too.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Any plans to read some Bujo, namely for Kosa?
I would love to read
2026.
some Marie McMaster Bujo. Would love to. I don't have plans, but I would love to.
You have it, don't you?
I think I have some. Not the Vorkosian. I have some of her fantasy. And I can't remember what the title is, but I do have some over there, yeah. Someone was kind enough to send it to me.
Recommendations for someone who has never really been into the medium of movies other than Ghibli and box office films.
Ooh, no, that's all you. If they like Ghibli, what would you say?
Probably Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar's tough.
Pixar kind of gets you more into like a more like Western style of story, but it's still animated and can still be kind of whimsical like Ghibli is. But you know, like there are a lot of Pixar movies that'll make you cry, and then from Pixar maybe you can move on to I don't know, like When Harry Met Sally is like a bit of a, I could see that being a bridge.
Harry Met Sally's great.
Yeah, and then do Come and See. It's a World War II movie about a kid watching everybody die. So that's a good one.
No,
don't do that one.
What's wrong with you?
Don't do that one. It is a good movie, but don't watch that. What are you most proud of yourself for doing this year?
Oh, I
putting a book out, I guess.
I mean, I would say creating it together as a family.
Yeah.
Because there are some tough times, but we're just as close as we ever were, and we ended up learning to try and give each other some time and space.
Yeah,
for all of us to work instead of.
I will say we have. Granted, we're only 34% of the way through book 2.
We've gotten better.
We've gotten better at writing. One, what I was going to say in book 2. Much more often we would have arguments that would get to the degree of like, I don't even know if writing this book is worth it, if this is what my relationship with my kid or my dad is going to be like. And that's not happened once during writing book 2. Do you guys have any idea for another book you plan to write after Discovery is done or before? We're probably going to go Strange Eons all the way to the end before we work on something else. I think.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there was the really crazy series that you and Mom started working on when I was in college.
We will never get back to that.
I think Mom would be.
Mom will kill me.
I don't think Mom could write that with us.
No, Mom will kill me.
But no. I mean, I have like other like movies that we could make. Like I got ideas for other stuff.
Oh yeah,
but
that'd be cool.
books.
I'd be up for another movie.
Are you burning production meetings, Jake?
Yeah, did that go in your burn file?
Yeah, I am.
How can you leave something behind that you never did?
Because they're not real.
Oh, they are real.
They never happened.
Oh, look,
Dude,
Mike's
Mike,
there.
Hey, man. Long time caller, first time watcher. Thinking about starting a booktube channel, but not sure if it's for me. What
Okay,
advice would you give to a beginner?
I have the perfect answer here because it's kind of what we did.
The first thing you want to do is read a book called Vanished Birds.
No, this is the perfect. I'm serious. This is what we did here.
Huh.
You
Copy Mike.
You watch a guy called Mike on Mike's book review and go, I'll do that.
Yeah. Thanks for being the rubric for every booktube channel.
Mike is the king. Like Mike's the absolute king.
Happy New Year's, Mike. Good to see you.
How awesome was it to like sit with Mike and the
beautiful, just like have lunch with Mike
beautiful
and
Mike and Patience and
Yeah.
just be able to have a burger and hang out with Mike was like what a high point of this year.
Patience is so cool too. I missed them already. They were cool. Good to see you, Mike. How do we get you guys to finish writing book 3 of the King Killer Chronicles? Don't think we'll see it otherwise.
No, you don't want us to do that.
I think you want someone else doing that.
Quite honestly,
that is something that all of us would have arguments that would be like, I don't know if I want a relationship with my dad like this. Like that. That would cause it.
I will say though, I really love Patrick Rothfuss writing, but
yeah.
Mom's one of my mom is still one of my favorites.
You like Mom's writing more than Patrick?
Mom's one of my faves all time.
I have not read King Killer Chronicles.
You would love it. It's that lyrical, beautiful kind of stuff you would really like.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start it next year. Big books though.
Yeah, they are.
Mike, I'll bet if you give it your best shot, you'll be able to gain a following nearly as great as these guys.
Oh, yeah, no. My God, Mike is
yeah.
Mike is amazing.
Jakob is 100% why he's the best producer on book 2. I don't even know why do I keep clicking on Zach just by default? I'm sorry. I don't know what Zach's even talking about. As someone who just got bearable video output this year, I have to agree. Make sure your audio is on point before you start. I'm telling you, man.
Because a lot of people listen and don't watch anyway.
Well, it also works as a barrier between you making stuff. Like if you're like, I'm going to start a channel,
but you immediately
think, I need this camera.
I need
this microphone.
Yeah.
Like the microphone I used, the only reason I stopped using this microphone is because there was a nicer one just laying around for free. The microphone I used for the longest time is like $70 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it sounds great.
Honestly, everyone, like Dr. Chase still uses this.
Dude, use your phone.
Yeah, use your phone.
No one will know.
No, absolutely not.
Or use your phone as a microphone too. You can use like if you just start a voice memo on your phone and hold it right here, it's a surprisingly good microphone.
Mm-hmm.
It works really well. But yeah, don't care about the video. It just makes you go, oh, I need this, and you don't. When you were an actor, did you have a stage name or did you use your real name?
Just my name.
John the Magnificent.
No, there was nothing magnificent about it.
What do you think about Kite Man? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are they still doing that show? Or is it over?
I don't know. I have no idea. No, they are. I think they are.
I need to catch up.
Me too. That was a funny show.
Have either of you read any Borges?
No, I have not read any Borges.
I have not either.
Chatting with Nuts?
Where? Jimmy.
Oh.
Thanks for all the smiles and laughter you provide. Good people. You're good people, Jimmy.
The Friday Night Delight, man. The best.
Yeah.
People like Mike and Jimmy, like I'll be chasing them for years to do stuff as good as they are.
Good people.
It's just to be able to call them friend is an honor.
Favorite cover art?
Oh, I really love the cover art from the Robert Jackson Bennett series, The Tainted Cup and Drop of Corruption.
I don't know my answer.
I think that is cool cover art.
I don't know my answer. You take over.
Okay.
I'll find something.
Because you're going to have to look. What do I do?
You click on stuff that has question marks by it.
Oh, man.
That's all I'm doing. There's a question.
Where?
Sort of Steve. Yep.
Sort of Steve. I watched Lion King first time and was wrecked. What's a movie you guys appreciate that never fails to bring tears? I know the perfect answer.
What's yours?
God, now I have to think of the name of it.
That's not the perfect answer.
It's Ordinary People with Timothy Hutton.
I've not seen that.
Oh my gosh, I cannot watch that without a full box of Kleenex next to me. Ordinary People, Mary Tyler Moore, Donald Sutherland, Timothy Hutton. wow, amazing drama, amazing tearjerker, so good.
I do usually tear up at the end of Memories of Murder just because the directing is so beautiful.
Don't you guys have an emotional response?
But I do think I teared up quite a bit at the end of When Harry Met Sally, and I think as I get older, if I were to rewatch that movie, I would cry harder and harder.
What did I tell you? If you get a person in your life that's gonna happen.
That's not even a question. I'm doing bad at this.
Oh,
I'd love to know what the fantasy series John. Oh, dude,
you're so far behind.
it was really complicated, so we can't explain all of it. But I will say the reason.
Don't even. No, don't. No.
Just in case.
No. That's
Okay.
like in a drawer, like buried. That. Yeah.
So name your channel. So this isn't even a question for us.
Kidding. Okay.
You have to adopt a pair.
Everybody, it's 4:00. I know you have to get on the road. We're gonna do an hour and a half.
Let me at least scroll to current and see if I'm missing any.
Scroll. I don't want you to get you in trouble. I know it's a holiday and you have people waiting.
Have you ever read Joe Abercrombie's Half a King?
No, I don't even know what that is. A YA, but he's still put. Okay, yeah, totally. I'll look
that
up.
Both of you guys work from home, mixed home. I work from home.
I do not.
We both work for the same company, but
Yeah.
I work from home. John does not work from home.
No.
Another question. Favorite One Piece crew member so far?
Chopper.
Zoro. I've heard Zoro.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
The Three-Sword Way, man.
The Three-Sword Way. Who was your favorite before Chopper?
I mean, I'm a simple man. Probably Luffy. I mean, probably the main protagonist.
Weak.
Oh, Wonderful Life is a great choice.
Wonderful Life is good. I'm definitely an easy cry with books. Which have made you cry, tear up the most? Oh, for books.
Oh, I mean, Lonesome Dove made me cry.
I teared up quite a bit at the end of The Gallant.
Although I will say, Janny Wirtz and Raymond E. Feist, the Empire
Rift
trilogy.
War?
Yeah, the Empire trilogy, which is the second trilogy in the Rift War saga. Just that character journey and where that book ends up at the end of each of those three books, that Mara as a character, either triumphant or in tragedy, one way or another, brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Mike, 100%.
Correct answer is Sanji, by the way. No, it's not. You're wrong, Mike.
Sanji's pretty cool. You haven't got. I don't think you got to the full backstory.
That's
wait
true.
for it.
That's
Wait
true.
for it. Wait for it.
That is
Sanji's
true.
a really good answer.
Yeah. That is caught up with questions.
Okay. Everybody, thank you so much. This was amazing. We wanted to take time. We wanted to have a little Ask Me Anything, hang out together. Hey, it was special that you were here with me.
Oh, man, it was special
Together
to be here.
after our big meeting today. So, guys, be kind to yourself. Have a wonderful and safe new year. Celebrate. Remember, take what you want into 2026. What you don't want, leave behind. Let's all have a magical 2026. It all starts tomorrow. And the one thing I just say over and over again is we hit the lottery, and it's such an honor and privilege to be here with you and to be able to talk about story and art with you. And I have no idea what we ever did to deserve this, but what a gift. What a gift you gave me.
Happy to be here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Happy New Year. We will see you all in the next year with all kinds of new stuff that we got planned.
Oh,
so many things. We'll see you then.
Yeah. Thanks
Bye,
so much,
everybody.
guys. Have a great New Year.
Happy New Year.